Okay, let's talk about some things. So, Infinite Adventures. I mentioned this in the last video. It's an open-ended game, meaning there is no level cap. None. Zilch. Zippo. Hmm. Okay. So. So, the thing that you're going to spend most of your time doing is interacting with your GM, like any other tabletop style role playing game, TTRPG. But where it gets different, you roll skills, normal stuff. And then a GM goes, "Hey, 16. That's a D100. That's crap. Yeah, no way." So, now you get experience in crafting. Okay, that's not how most games work. Just okay, fine. 930, that's a decent roll. 31, Hey, look what I just did. I leveled. So, sure, I'll take long shot. And you know what? Let's see. I want my constitution to go up. So two things happened here, or a couple. So when you're leveling, you get a choice of a perk. If you have met the prereqs for them, there will be more perks coming out. Most of these are based on focuses. That's the only thing that's in the system so far. Um, you get those. You will also get to raise your stats. So I said in the previous thing that your stats don't stay stagnant. Every level, you get a stat point, which, depending on what your pairs of stats are, depends on how much of a stat you get. There's also this priority system. So based on your level, you will get a percentage based on a D100 roll of a stat. So you'll also get additional hit points, mana points, stamina points, normal like D&D. You get more mana, you get more HP. We do it with HP, mana, and stamina. Nothing crazy there. So the way this actually works, and you can see this on the character page, it actually shows the experience when you're. So for every 10 points of the dice roll that fails, so let's say you rolled a 30, you'll get 3 points added to your experience. When your experience is more than 10 points will turn into 1 rank. Your total ranks, and you can see, it's on here somewhere. Ranks for next level. You just made level 11, so the next level, 12 more ranks. Okay, something else interesting to know. How long have I been talking? Okay, something else interesting. When a skill hits 10, 10 ranks, like dodge. So let's go back to the game page. This is better laid out on there. So, like with dodge has a badly named skill called ranged, which is really dodge ranged attacks, dodged ranged long shot, dodge ranged long sharp shot. So if you are attacked by this little archer using his sharp shot ability, the GM will let you do that. Use this as your defense. Okay, we're gonna attack Bob. Sharp. And since it is a sharp shot, we go boom, boom. If you look here, Bob, with all of his 170 117 bonus, and his dice roll managed to roll 190, which beat the 178 that the archer rolled. So, if for some reason the GM said, "Oh, no, that's the wrong skill," the GM could just go, no, and voila, and you have to do it again, and the GM can attack you again and tell you, "No, you were supposed to use this one," and the GM can go, "Okay, that's the right skill, that's the right sub skill, no big deal, cool, boom, gained an experience point." Now, a couple things about sub skills. So you'll notice 31 ranks, 21 ranks, 11 ranks, 0. So this skill always has to be 10 or more than any sub skill directly below it, which right now the only one is this range sub skill. But let's say, I don't have another NPC created, but let's say, for whatever reason, I had another ability on this NPC and I said it was a melee attack and I couldn't use the range dodge. Boom. Now, the GM, oh look, he rolled dodge. Dodge has 31 points in it. It can have a different sub skill. So now we're going to put melee. And yes, if the GM wants to type out dodge, they can do that. So, dodge already has luck, so you probably wouldn't want to use luck again. I would probably use speed. Or, actually no, let's use dexterity. That makes... So now, and this... Yeah, I need to work on this. So luck, and there's dodge melee. So now, if I took dodge melee to level 21, and I got experience for felling it at level 21, that would go back here because it wouldn't be allowed to go past 21 until this hit 22. Now, yes, the bonus from ranks still falls here. It's an interesting system. I'll go more into it later, but as characters level up, they get more sub skills. More sub skills make characters more unique. It also means that you start off with a very simple character, and you develop a more unique, interesting character as they gain more of skills and abilities, and they've become more diversified. So the fact we don't have classes in our system isn't really an issue. It just means that everybody starts off on a more equal foot, and there's more ways they can go in the long term. But that gets back into the nature. The game, Infinite Adventures, emphasis on the infinite. It's not meant to hem you in. It's not meant to limit you. It's meant to give you an expansive path that you can grow into all kinds of interesting stuff. Talk to you guys next week.